Hi there, welcome to Aleja's Reviews. Today I'm gonna talk about SunXi Screensaver. First of all, we have to go to SunXi homepage. It's the first result on Google search, and here it is. Go Screensaver. Let's go for it. Well, you'll see a list of features that it performs, quite a lot of them. And we could go to the download section or directly download the file. So we download it. It occupies around 6 megabytes. Once it's downloaded, we install it. It's really easy once again. And there it is, a shortcut for the SunXi Screensaver configurator. And there are two ways to enter this configurator. It can be done through this shortcut on the desktop. Properties and Screensaver. Then it comes SunXi Screensaver and we choose configuration. Okay, here we are. This is what we would see on the screen when the Screensaver is active. This is what you get the first time you install it. Well, I'll comment on everything by order. This means that if you are viewing a game, you can click this to stop the game and think about the last move that has been done. This is the time between each move, so if you may increase it, the game goes slower, and so on. Well, the number of moves to display by seconds. Now you can see it places the stones 4x4. And well, the wood type, hot wood, you can choose whatever you prefer. Personally, I prefer the deluxe one. The board tag, the coordinates, I don't recommend using the coordinate because it's uglier. The grid and the split view. The split view enables you to have the 3D dimensional and the two-dimensional views on separate sides. Usually the two-dimensional board is placed on one corner. Those are the 3D settings. The 3D settings window. Here we can choose the quality of our graphics, but first I must say that this isn't the real final quality you'll get, because a problem of the encoding process and the power of my computer. Well, first of all, we can choose if we enable the 3D board or not, and if we want there to be the game settled on a room, on a Japanese room. Now we can choose the real stone placement, they call it. It's that stones aren't perfectly placed on the middle of their place, and well, I prefer it to the minimum. The size of the 3D marker, you can see how the kanji grows. The level of the quality, the textures and the graphics. The type of camera, you can choose between clever, fixed, brutal, and well, you'll have to find it for yourself. The marker type, that's the kanji. For example, now we can choose to a particle. You can see particles going around. Okay. Let's go to a two-dimensional board. Now, once again, we can choose if enable it or disable the size, bigger or smaller, the opacity, solid or totally invisible, the type of opacity, and well, personally I prefer to skip to disable the two-dimensional board but that's just a matter of days. And there the system. We can choose to enable the low CPU usage for saving a bit of memory. And here it is. Once the screensaver is loaded, we can choose if we want it to exit when we move the mouse or only with the escape key. Okay. So far so good. Let's go to the playlist configuration. Here we choose the list of games we want to be played on the screensaver. I chose this sample, some of them, and you can also add recursively subfolders. But remember one important thing about this method. On the main folder you select, there must be one game at least, because if not, if there isn't, the default game you are watching gets loaded. Well, you can choose also, you can enable the randomly selection, then we select all of them and add to the playlist. That's it. So the next time it loads a game, the one of our chosen games will start. Now you can see we change things. You see, this is another different game. And well, I guess that's all, and enjoy it. See ya.